What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue. What I'm going to be making today is going to be some flank steak tacos. These tacos are going to be paired with some guacamole, a little bit of Pico de Gallo, and we're going to be cooking it with this flank steak I got here. I got this flank steak on sale. It was like $3.97 a dollar, so that was a good deal. Anyway, as far as the marinade we're going to use on this flank steak, we're just going to go with the dry rub pretty much on it. We're going to let it sit for between 2.5 to 3 hours. We're going to keep it pretty simple on this. We're just going to rub it down with a little bit of oil, and then I have a specially blended pepper that was sent to me by Elton at Elton's Barbecue Pit from Norway. Anyway, he sent this pepper out here, and figured this would be good on this flank steak. And then we're going to be just hitting it with some salt. I was thinking about doing a wet kind of a marinade on this, and I really want to get kind of a nice charred, get this flank steak really charred up, so I'm going to kind of keep it dry. Anyway, the oil that I'm using is, I have a olive oil with chili. This stuff is pretty spicy. We're going to use that to kind of bind our seasoning to our flank steak. We're just going to hit it with a little bit of oil. Rub it down like Belle Biv DeVoe. Then we're going to hit it with some of this pepper. And I'm going pretty liberal on that. Then we're going to hit it with some of this salt. And I'm going to let this kind of seep in for about the next 3 or 4 minutes. Then we'll flip it over, and then it's going to go in the refrigerator for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Here's what our steak looks like before we go out and throw it on the grill. I do have my Weber kettle grill fired up with the slow and sear attachment. Let's get on out there and start cooking. Alright guys, so I have this grill humming right now. I have my coals and my slow and sear right here. And what I'm going to do is we're going to cook this directly over the coals. And I'm going to let that cook for about 4 minutes, then we're going to flip it and go about another 4 minutes, and that should be a done deal. This steak has gone about 4 minutes aside. It's technically not done yet, but I do want to get it off of these coals, so I'm just going to go ahead and set it off to the side. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the lid on and let that cook for a few minutes while I get these taco shells made up. So we let that go another 5 minutes offset to the coals. We're going to go ahead and take this off. We're going to let it rest for about another 10-15 minutes. So we've let this flank steak rest for about 15 minutes. I have my taco shells made. I used corn tortillas, threw them in a skillet with a little bit of oil on both sides, then threw them in my taco rack by tacorack.com, run by their website. Good stuff right here if you like tacos. We have our simple guacamole. All that is a little bit of cilantro, salt, lime juice, and then some Pico de Gallo. I'll leave a link to this video in the iCard above, description below, if you want to see how I made that. And then what we're going to be topping it with, I did a shrimp taco recipe a little while back. Had a little bit of the sauce left over from that. Basically, this sauce is a little bit of crema, avocado, cilantro, and honey. Anyway, nice sauce right here. Anyway, let's cut up this steak. We're going to go against the grain, which the grain's kind of running lengthwise. And this looks perfect. I'll bring you guys in to take a look at what this looks like, and then we'll start making these tacos. So here's what our flank steak looks like. Maybe a little underdone for my wife, but this is how me and my son like it. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this in half like this, you know, into edible bites. Let's get making these tacos. These tacos is pretty simple, other than the fact that I don't have a lot of room on my cart. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and add a little bit of that flank steak at the bottom of these taco shells. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and make one of these. So we're going to go ahead and throw our flank steak in the bottom. We're going to hit it with some of this guacamole, a generous amount. And now we're gonna hit it with some of this Pico de Gallo. And then top it with some of our sauce. That's a done deal. All right, so I'm here with my boy Edward's scissor hands. Anyway, first thing I want to do, another thing, give a shout out to my boys at TacoRack.com. They've given me the inspiration to make tacos again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show off the 6-rack taco rack, and Mason's going to show off the 1-rack taco rack. Notice how they're very easy, convenient to move around. Boom.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Now, you know, let me not try to make too much of a mess because I know these tacos might get a little messy. You know, forget about it. I got a kid here that'll clean it up. Anyway, get into one of these tacos, see what's up.
The avocado sauce is perfect. Tortillas nice and crispy. And that pico's giving it that right amount of heat.
And let's everybody give Mason a hand. He's the one that went ahead and made the guacamole and the pico. Nice job.
Thanks.
And what did you say about the meat earlier?
It's perfect. Cooked on the outside, but nice and pink on the inside. Nice and tender. It's great.
That's a winner. Anyway, my job is done here other than to eat another one of these tacos, but Mason's gonna knock out all of this cleaning around here. Anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.